Rana Basharat Ali Khan condemns delay in polio vaccination amid Gaza crisis, calls for immediate humanitarian access. Rana Basharat Ali Khan, chairman of the International Human Rights Movement, has strongly condemned the ongoing humanitarian crisis in Gaza that has forced a suspension of critical public health efforts, including a polio vaccination campaign intended to protect over 119,000 children. Khan highlighted the urgent need for sustained humanitarian pauses and access to health services, emphasizing that the ongoing military actions and mass displacement not only exacerbate civilian suffering but also expose children to devastating health risks. In recent weeks, the situation in Gaza has deteriorated sharply, with relentless bombardments and severe restrictions on movement preventing families from accessing essential health services. A polio outbreak in Gaza was being countered through a comprehensive vaccination campaign, but due to escalating violence, UNICEF, WHO, and other agencies announced the postponement of this crucial public health measure. The consequences are dire. Experts note that without timely vaccinations, the risk of poliovirus spreading in Gaza and beyond increases significantly. Khan, whose organization actively advocates for the protection of civilians in conflict zones, urged the international community to pressure for immediate humanitarian corridors. He called upon global leaders in the United Nations to prioritize the safety of children and vulnerable populations, arguing that the failure to ensure access to essential healthcare violates fundamental human rights. The International Human Rights Movement, under Khan's leadership, continues to mobilize support for Gaza and calls for immediate action to halt civilian suffering, uphold children's rights, and restore access to humanitarian aid. Through his statement, Khan reaffirms the organization's commitment to advocating for peaceful resolutions and international accountability to prevent further humanitarian disasters.